And believe me, in the next 2 years, I don't think we will have food in this country to eat again.
And if this is how we've been killing ourselves before now, I don't think our population would have risen up to where it is today.
This country made Dangote. Why can't our country build a standard refinery, even if it is one?
Military personnel, for that matter, can be killed by bandits. How much less we that are not armed?
Mostly in Benue. The killing there is too much and nobody is doing anything about it.
Every sector in this country is nosediving to high sea.
Well, as you can see from what is happening currently, Nigeria will suffer more food scarcity if what is happening is not averted. The herdsmen are the cause of most of these fresh food scarcity we have. If you go to the north, you see how they are killing farmers. You go to Benue, and these people are the people that are producing foods for the nation. Like Benue, mostly in Benue, the killing there is too much, and nobody is doing anything about it. You understand what I'm saying? So how are they going to meet up with this food scarcity problem? It's only when these people, these Maruda, these killers that are killing people in the farm, making them not to produce the quantity of food they are supposed to produce for the nation. Unless these people are handled, unless the government take a serious action against these people. And believe me, in the next 2 years, I don't think we will have food in this country to eat again.
The state of the country, we need a God's intervention, because the security of this country is going out of hand. And what we need is God's intervention. The rate of killing in Nigeria these days is alarming. And if this is how we've been killing ourselves before now, I don't think our population would have risen up to where it is today. We claimed that we are the largest populated, we are the most populated country in the West African sub-region and in Sub-Saharan Africa. But if we have been killing ourselves right from the one till date, I don't think our population would have risen up to where it is today. So the government should do something about the killing.
The state of the country is nothing to write home about. As of today, Nigeria has been known as the poverty nation of the world. And the reasons are not far-fetched, because the hyperinflation that is going on in the market system today is alarming. Anything you buy today, go to the market tomorrow, it will increase by 5%. And if you compare it with the payment level in Nigerian system today, what they are paying civil servants and in the public sectors are nothing to write home about. To compare with the inflation that's going on, people are dying, people are crying, looking for the Messiah to come. In oil sector, why is it that our refineries cannot be put in order?
Yes, it's unbecoming, it's unbearable also. This is a product we have in Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the largest oil producing country, and I wonder why it will not be enough for our consumption. So there is a need for the government to look into that aspect also, because we know directly the CNC has tried his best and he has appointed people to be in charge. So the people should wake up their ideas and do something about it.
But the problem is that our leaders have failed because of the business they are doing in the oil sector. How can you export crude oil abroad, refine it there, and those people will sell it back to you? While we have refineries, if private person like Dangote can put up a very big refinery in Lagos that can serve the whole Africa, and this country made Dangote, why can't our country build a standard refinery, even if it is one? They have been refining our oil products so that the oil products will be cheaper in Nigeria. But every day is going higher and higher and higher and higher. And you know that oil products are the basis of the economy. Because if our oil products are not cheap to get, cost of food in the market will go high. Cost of transportation will go high. It will affect every sector.
I want to react to the killing of army personnel, military personnel, and police people in Niger State by bandits. It's very, very terrible. And if officials of government, military personnel for that matter, can be killed by bandits, how much less we that are not armed, we that are not trained. So it's a very terrible situation for a country, especially a part of security. So we are in a very deep mess as for security now.
Bloodshed every day. Every day people are dying. And this, we thought it is not only that it could happen. But now the thing has gone across all the regions of Nigeria today. People are dying. People are coming for it. Does it mean that our military have lost their tactical approach? Because our military was ranked as the best in Africa and one of the best in the world. What suddenly happened? What suddenly happened? Look at the military are complaining. The equipment they are using are not up to contemporary standard. They are using 1960 model. And the Boko Haram and the herdsmen are using sophisticated arms. So how can we beat them? And our leaders are keeping quiet. Nothing is happening. We have series of people, helicopters coming to drop. Who are the owners of these helicopters? So it's alarming. Every sector in this country is nosediving to high sea. People are suffering, and our leaders are not doing anything about it. Every day is propaganda. Is one radio station or the other propaganda, lies upon lies, thinking that they are deceiving Nigerians. They are not more educated than others. People still went to school. When they are lying, they read in between the lines. You see, so it's alarming.
The state of health sector in Nigeria is alarming. A situation whereby the people in power go outside the country for medical checkup, for treatment. You think they will care about the public hospitals and other things? It's not done. All these things should be taken care of. If I am in a position to come up with the legislation to stop those in authority, public office holders, from going to medical treatment or check-up abroad, I will do that. So that they themselves will be suffering what the other people are suffering. Don't you see how the education sector is suffering? Because most of them have their children abroad schooling. Most of them could afford their children to school in the private schools. Who are the ones suffering? Not the masses. And now they want us to put them. Let them look into different sectors and make Nigeria a country that people in this country will be happy. That if you are going out, you will say I'm a Nigerian.
Because they have money. The money they looted, when they have a little health issue, they will go to America, go to Asian continent, go to other parts of the world and treat themselves. But they don't consider Nigerians who voted for them. You see, they don't consider Nigerians who voted for them. Okay, you can imagine the amount alone they are spending in hospital treatment abroad is enough to do one to perfect the issues we are having in one sector or the other. You see, okay, you can imagine doctors. Number of doctors have left this country. Professional doctors, trained, have left this country to abroad because Nigeria can't pay them. They can't pay them. So it's a serious situation that it's only God that can intervene. All the money they borrowed from PDP to APC today, where is it? What have they done with it? Has it affected any life in Nigeria today? They brought this money and they share it and send it back to the country that even gave them the loan. And those ones are laughing at us. Tomorrow you want to go again, over again, mortgaging our grandchildren that's coming. Who will pay this debt? Look at their age. Who's going to pay this debt?
Well, I believe that if the subsidy is removed, the sincerity will not discuss again. And if the private sectors, private businessmen are allowed and given license to go about this food business in the country. I know that the price may go high, but when the competition is there, it will come down. You see, a situation whereby you take our crude oil to a foreign land, we go back and import it again after having worked on it. I mean, it's not proper. I know that people are benefiting from this, but let the private sectors be allowed to go to the business fully. Let subsidy be removed. Let there be competition in the system. That's the way I see it.